So glad you're with us here at HSN. I'm Callie Northagen. I have a great value right now. I love, isn't this cute? I'm sure you've seen these in market. There's one brand that in particular I was very tempted to buy when I was getting ready for my camping trip last fall. And it was like, I saw the price, I'm like, yeah, no. I'm so glad I didn't get them because these are so much better. These are Arctica tumblers. And one of these right now on hsn.com sells for $30 with shipping. But we're giving you two for $34.95 free shipping. So it's an amazing value. But what's great about them is that, and they're the 30-ounce size, they come with awesome lids that actually stay tight and stay on. They also, by the way, if you want to upgrade in any other marketplace from the stainless to get a color, you have to pay a lot more money. We give you both. You just pick your favorite first color, and then you'll get the stainless on top of that. We've got black and blue and light blue, orange, pink, purple, red, or teal. What's great about these is that they are tumblers that do give you the ability to keep your hot beverages hot for hours and cold beverages cold for maybe days. They're just amazing technology. So take advantage early, and if you happen to own them, I do love hearing your experience. This is the only time that we can do these in colors, by the way, at this price, because normally the colors are much more expensive. So 506-533 is the item number, and my friend Bill Duggan is here to talk about how they work and why they're so much better than any other tumbler of this type on the marketplace.
Well, that's just it. That other one that's out there that people clamor about, it's named after the abominable snowman.
Yeah.
It's all about the technology, but you're getting that same technology, which what it is, it's 2 layers of stainless steel, vacuum sealed together, so there's a membrane that doesn't let the hot and cold air in and keeps all the temperatures nice and crisp like they should be on the inside. This is dishwasher safe in your top drawer. The lid is better than that other brand out there too, because you see how we have a slide right here, so it opens up. You can close it. The other ones out there, it always remains open, so if it knocks over, it's always gonna spill. You have a nice silicone gasket right there. See that gasket? So it stays securely in place, but more importantly, that drink that you made in the morning, when you finally get back to it around 10:30 in the morning, your coffee is still gonna be toasty warm. That ice cold drink that you might wanna be enjoying out on the camping trip, the fishing trip, it's gonna keep ice in here for up to 30 hours. 30 hours to keep that cold. We're gonna show you right over here.
And we're not just talking about keeping a beverage cold.
No.
We're talking about ice
and
still in the beverage.
Condensation on the outside. Have you ever had that issue where it starts to drip on the coffee table, the patio furniture? You don't have that with this Arctica style. So remember, you pick your color and you get the largest tumbler we've ever offered, 30 ounces. This has been out here for 2 hours. Your coffee sitting out in the studio for 2 hours. Let's see what's gonna happen with this coffee. Pop off this lid. Can you see this? Oh, ooh. Look at that. 2 hours later, we are still at 158 degrees. That is getting your money's worth out of that nice big cup or pot of coffee or tea that you made or cocoa that you're sending the kids off to soccer practice with. You put that lid down, it's gonna stay down. And then the same can be said for your cold drinks, because maybe you're out playing in the sand, you're out at the beach or on the tennis courts, the golf course, wherever. Look at that drink, 22 degrees. How refreshing is that gonna be? Amazing. So hot or cold, it doesn't matter. We had a great caller who called in actually last night. She got these for her husband for Christmas. She got the smaller size. She's like, I've already hijacked them because she loves it. She keeps one at work, she keeps one at home. She uses them all the time. Here's a fun example. Callie, you're from up in the tundra.
In the very cold tundra.
So here's our nice cup of coffee. It's sitting in a bowl of ice. It could be the ice or it could be the other alternative of heat. It's sitting in 52 degrees. I'm gonna pop off our lid. And what do you think? If it's sitting in 52 degrees, what do you think? Oh, can you see that steam?
Steaming.
2 hours later, it is still 155 degrees.
And it's sitting in a
sitting in the ice cooler. Not just in a cold car, not just in the cold air, because you've all been there. You've been waiting for the kids to get out of soccer practice, or you're watching that football game and it's a really boring football game, but at least you still have that nice warm cup of coffee to help pass the time.
I love the size of these, and by the way, I love the value. Did you see what these typically cost? These are $59.95 for the 2-pack. $25 off today. There's free shipping. There's flex pay. It's $11.65. There's ice. And you know what? Ice after 30 hours, that's my kind of insulation. I know that these are so well made. And typically, to offer colors, it's a lot more expensive, and that's why I'm really excited that you can do this. We're at 1,300 sold already. So thank you for your calls. We have all these colors. You just choose which color, and then you all get the extra stainless steel option as well. So we've got this in the blue, the black, the light blue, the orange, pink, purple, red, or teal. It's pretty amazing. We've got all colors available right now, but they're going fast.
And it speaks to everyone, guy or girl, young or old, because as long as you have that beverage, you want to keep it warm. You want to keep it cold. We go out and buy that expensive cup of coffee, and you know what? They give you these little sleeves, not to keep it warm, but to protect your hands. And then you got to fumble around with these lids, which don't lock. And how much was this cup of coffee? But guess what you should do? Go buy that nice latte or whatever you want. pour it in here and it's gonna stay warm. Because there's nothing worse when, you get called into that meeting or you get distracted and you leave your coffee sitting out. Half hour later, 20 minutes later, it's warm, it's lukewarm, it's not enjoyable.
Exactly, what's enjoyable about it?
And then you have to go buy another one?
Tepid coffee
just
with
pour
cream.
it into your, pour it into your tumbler and realize this is gonna get you through the cold winters and for years to come, because these are durable. I'm gonna show you how durable these are, because at the end of the day, it pays for itself in terms of how long you're gonna have it, how long you're going to enjoy it. We had another caller who called it, did it break it? No. And look at this. This is one of my favorite examples. I'm gonna actually put a little bit of pressure on it. Yep, look at that. It's holding me up. And the thing is, the best part about it is, it's durable, it's gonna last, but it's also going to keep my liquids cold. And let's be real, there's other double-lined tumblers out there. Look at this one, it's doubled, but guess what? Have you ever poured coffee in here, and then later in the day you maybe have orange juice? You can still taste the coffee, or the coffee stained it. Doesn't happen with stainless steel, that's machine washable.
Don't come with lids, and if they do, they don't stay on.
And look at this one. This one's only made for a cold drink. It can't accommodate hot or cold. And then we all have this, our nice little ceramic mug. But I love to show everyone this example. Our ceramic mug, what's the temperature in that ceramic mug? It's about, I can't read that, but it's in the 50s.
Can anybody see that for us?
It's about 60 degrees. So I pour my nice warm coffee in this ceramic mug. Guess what? It makes my coffee colder, and it heats this up as well. I want to keep my coffee warm, forget the mug, but when you pour it in here, it stays warm. Another great example, my mother, she actually will take these mugs with her in the car. They spill. This will not spill. Even has a rubber bottom, so it's gonna stay in place. One of our producers, Allison, she has a 1-year-old at home. She's like, I don't use mugs anymore around the house because I don't want the kid knocking over the coffee. Because when she has it in her tumbler, the lid stays in place, which is great. It stays hot, it stays cold, and this is the best value. Why get one for 30 when you can get 2 for 35?
I'm glad you said that. If you're just tuning in, here's the deal. Right now, you can go to hsn.com right now, and you're gonna see one of the 30-ounce colored tumblers, one is $30. So you'd spend $60 to get 2. We're giving you 2 for another $4.95. It's the best price I've ever seen us do. We did these before the holidays, sold out left and right. You know, it's one of those things we'll reach for every day. What do you do before you leave the house? You need some coffee to go, Fill up this instead of that mug that spills. I've done that so many times, and if you've got creamer in your coffee, that is a nightmare. But if it's hot coffee, or if it's a, like when I was skiing with Tristan, like hot chocolate with peppermint schnapps would have been hot for hours.
Or your soup. You leave the house, you pour your soup in here, and you come back in from soccer practice, whatever, you still have warm soup. And if you're like me, 30 ounces, it's the largest one we offer. I've brewed pots of coffee before, and I have to leave half of it home because it doesn't fit in my travel mug. 30 ounces, it goes a long way. I'm not wasting any coffee. I don't have to buy any more coffee.
That's like the bottomless free cup of coffee.
Isn't that great? And I can actually load it up, put the lid on it, it's not gonna leak, and for hours, I'm gonna have nice warm coffee.
You know, the lid is, the fact that that's included and the color is amazing, because normally you spend extra for the lid, you really do have to buy the lid separately.
That's just it. The other lids out there don't have the pour spout that locks and covers up. You actually, it's always open, letting out steam, letting out heat, but also if it spills, look, you can lock ours. So that 30 ounces, that was a full pot of coffee. That's a full sports drinks for the kids. If you want to send them out, add some ice. It's full sports drink.
Are you brave enough to turn that upside down?
It's also a full bottle of wine.
What?
Full bottle of wine, just saying.
Wait, a full bottle of wine in this?
Yeah.
Really?
Cheers.
Well then.
One for her, one for me. Exactly. I would turn it upside down, but there is a little spout at the top.
Oh, there it is. That's right.
Steam hole up here.
Good point.
Which lets a little bit of the steam out, but it's kind of like that science experiment. You'd pop one into the can so it pours more evenly out the spout.
A full bottle of wine, huh?
Yeah, you're stuck on that. Nice and cold, too, which is great. Exactly.
Well.
There's options. So we've done soup, we've got smoothies, we've got coffee, we've got tea, we've got cocoa. This really does go a long way. And the thing is, that design and that other brand that's out there, that one after the Abominable Snowman, people clamor for it. People pay $35 for one because of that technology, that double-line stainless steel that's machine washable, but more importantly, it's vacuum sealed, not to let in.
Machine or dishwasher?
Thank you. Dishwasher safe, top rack.
Just make sure you don't throw in the machine.
But that's really what's important. It's going to last, but why spend $35 for the same technology when you can spend half of that and actually, or spend that and get double, which is great.
And truly, I mean, you'd spend 70 bucks to get 2. If you went to a retail store. You'd spend 60 at HSN to get 2, because normally we sell 1 for 30. but we're giving you 2 for $34.95, and then they added that free shipping at the last minute. Very, very busy, and I know I see a lot of people on hold. I apologize for that. It's worth a wait. It's worth popping over to hsn.com. You can shop with us on your phone. You know, like just have the HSN mobile app. It's a free app. You can shop for anything, and as it's happening like right now, I would highly recommend taking advantage. It's a one-day only opportunity. Typically, and tomorrow, the 2-pack is going to be $59.95. You're saving $25 plus the savings of the shipping, so another $5 there. You're saving $30. It's like buying one, getting one.
And the thing is, it is a great gift. I mean, maybe it's Easter, maybe it's Valentine's Day, Mother's Day, someone at the office, a birthday. There's actually a woman we worked here. Actually, while we're showing this, look at this. It's 29 degrees on the outside of our cup because it's sitting in that cold snow or cold ice. I pop off this lid, which remember, that nice silicone lid, that nice silicone gasket keeps it nice in place.
Still steaming hot.
Look at that. 2 hours it's been sitting in the cold ice, and it's still 151 degrees. So whether it's the hot staying warm, or maybe, you know, you take this down to the beach, or Suzanne Runyon, one of our hosts here, she takes hers full of ice out to the tennis courts in the heat down here, but it's always gonna stay cool. And that's really what you want. Why do we go out there and we fill up with ice drinks to stay cool and refreshed, and to do it once? Same thing with our hot drinks. And by the way, do you know how many cups or ounces of water we're supposed to have a day? We're supposed to have 60 ounces of water. 30 ounces, another 30 ounces, you're set.
Nice,
and
good point.
One thing I did, you know our makeup artist, Kim?
Yes.
I came in one morning for her. She comes in so early, everybody, 4:30 in the morning. I came in one morning with a nice warm cup of coffee in a tumbler, and I'm like, here, enjoy. And I gave her the gift of the tumbler. And the thing is, it's a little gift, goes a long way, and you're not spending $35 for one. You've doubled it up tonight.
You're spending so little. I've never seen us do this, and I offered a lot of times before the holidays. They're finally back, and to get the color is another thing. These are all the colors that are available. We have them all right now, but about 1,700 people have already taken advantage of it. So we've got the light blue, the purple, the black, the orange, the red, the pink, and here's, I believe, what we're calling the green, no, teal. So all choices, and then you get the stainless on top of that. So 506-533 is the item number. With our less than a minute on the clock, I don't know if you got to see the demo earlier, but to know that this is going to keep the hot beverages hot for hours and hours and hours, cold beverages and ice stays ice for up to 30 hours in these tumblers because they are that dual lined, that technology that the most expensive brand maybe if you've ever been to an adventure store or a, you know, outdoor store, they are ridiculous.
And the thing is, you don't have to be the adventuresome or the hiker and camper. You're just running around town, and you leave in the morning with your tea and coffee, and you want it to last. Because we get distracted. We get called into a meeting, we didn't bring our coffee, and we go back to it, and it's lukewarm. And the same thing happens with the kids out on the soccer field, the kids at the playground. You want that nice chilled drink in the hot summertime, you got it. You want that nice warm drink, you got that too. This really does what it's supposed to do. One of our callers, she was telling us how she wasn't feeling well. She had her husband bring a nice cold drink up in bed. She rolled over in the morning. There was still ice in that in the tumbler in the morning.
I love the idea of hot soup.
And 30 ounces, it's the largest size out there, yet you're not paying that large price.
Did you hear that it holds a whole bottle of wine?
True.
It does. That's amazing to me. Yeah. Goodness. 506-533 is the item number.
And they can't tell it's wine.
Exactly. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for your orders. Keep ordering.